New week, ready to roll. Fire when ready.
We pressed you a couple weeks ago on the defensive backfield, the injuries. Are you surprised just the way the secondary has been able to handle the adversity of losing so many guys and with their play the last couple weeks?
Well, I mean, you never want to sell guys short. You just don't really know until they get an opportunity to get out there and perform, and if they prepare hard and spend time studying video and doing the things they got to do to prepare. You hope they'll come through, and so far so good. They've done a nice job, and hopefully we'll continue right along those lines as we work to get some guys back. Yep.
On third downs, Purdue was pretty aggressive going after Zane Campbell. How do you feel that he's handled that increased role in pass coverage?
Overall pretty good. We were 12 of 15 on third down stops, 3 out of 4 on fourth down stops. So, I mean, if you look at the overall percentages without being relative to Zane himself, the success rate was pretty good. Those corners are going to get attacked. That's just the nature of the beast. And when you press up and play man and even press quarters like we do, they're going to get tested. So not all those times are going to be ones where they're successful, and they just got to bounce back and be ready to go fight when they get beat and wipe the slate clean, start over again. So that just goes with the territory.
Jay, when Chris Ash talked about, this team doesn't win this game last year. Can you talk about defensively? Is there a mindset? Is this the experience of why you guys were able to come up with the big plays at the right time to win this game and not lose it?
I think the biggest thing was just continuing to hammer the message home. Everything that we do in the off season, everything that we do in the spring and the summer and the training camp, just the things with Coach Parker does with those guys, just to test their mental toughness and their resolve and being resilient and all those kinds of things. I think that honestly, Coach Ash just addressed the defense at the half, saying, hey, we said there were going to be times where, we need to be able to go out on defense and win a game, and this might be that game. Let's see if you guys are ready to pull through and do it. Challenged them, and they did. And so, again, that hadn't been a first-time speech. That's been something we've just continued to talk about, and I think in every program, whether you're offense or defensive minded, you want your side of the ball to be able to put it on their shoulders and be able to go win a game. And Saturday was the day it came to fruition and worked out.
It seemed like Ross Douglas was oftentimes at the right place at the right time against Purdue. What did you think of his performance, and what do you think about his overall development throughout the first half of the season?
I'm sorry, who'd you?
Ross Douglas. Ross Douglas.
Ross played well. He did a good job. He has had a couple good games now. Again, you guys know his role. He's kind of a hybrid linebacker, safety / nickel. He's kind of jack of all trades, in all honesty. We did put him out there in some third down situations, in third and mediums and such, as opposed to going into a full-fledged nickel package. We subbed in some D linemen and then played with the regular back seven. But he did a really nice job in pass coverage. He made some big plays in the screen game. Made a couple really nice tackles. I'm happy with his progress, and I think he's doing a great job for us.
Forward to Michigan's rushing attack, what have you seen? It seems like they run a lot of different guys, and with their quarterback struggling, you expect a heavy dose of the ground game.
Yeah, I do. Obviously, we didn't produce the type of rush defense results we would have liked Saturday, and again, we're up and down. It's 89, 90 yards against Illinois, and then it's 2-something against Purdue. We're all over the place. So. Certainly they're looking at that, and just given, both teams' situations, I would have to expect that. They're very multiple in their formation groupings. What's different about this preparation compared to most of the rest of them is there's a lot more multiple tight end and fullback sets. Really about every combination of personnel you can think of with regards to tight end and fullback sets. So it's a little bit different preparation X and O wise, and it's a very different preparation personnel wise, just because of the guys that they put on the field offensively.
There's an unknown at quarterback for Michigan. How do you go about preparing for him when there's basically 2, maybe even 3 guys who might have a shot at starting?
I really don't think their offense is going to change a whole lot. Since their original starter got hurt, it appears as though that they're just going to do what they do. And I'm not sure who's behind center is going to change that a whole lot. I guess we'll just have to wait to see how that unfolds once the game starts.
On special teams, how much have the kickoff and punt units helped you defensively when you're having better field position the last couple of weeks?
No, it's been huge. I think if you look at the difference between last year and this year from a field position standpoint, what we've done in kickoff coverage and punt coverage has really lengthened the field for us defensively at times, whereas last year we were on a lot of short fields, and that has a lot to do with not only outcomes of games, but obviously the defense's ability to hopefully keep points off the board and keep that field position to our advantage. So it's been really, really a big deal to us, the way they've performed.
A lot of your defense is the same kids who were on the field last year when the score got out of hand against Michigan. Do you sense that motivates them at all? Do you sense that they remember that pain or whatever, and will you discuss that with them?
No, we're not. I'm not going to discuss it. I don't think that's our staff's plan to discuss it. They remember it. They're not foolish. I mean, you can't erase history as far as that goes in their memory, but it's the same all the time. It doesn't matter whether we beat somebody last year or lost to them. It's 2 new teams. It's a new season. It's new personnel. More so for them maybe than so for us, just based on who's on the field. But the 2 completely different scenarios. We just got to wipe the slate clean and start over.